If you wish to simplify the management of your system users by bringing in user accounts created through Active Directory or LDAP, navigate to the domain page. Enter the address or hostname of your Active Directory LDAP server. You will need to complete the binding user fields. The binding user is the account used to access the directory and search for users. LDAP and Active Directory, which relies on LDAP, use port 389 by default. But if your domain controller is using a custom port, you have the option of updating that in the port field. The security field allows you to select if your domain controller requires a secure socket connection, in which case you may select SSL or TLS as needed, or leave the default None setting. In most cases, attribute name fields do not need to be changed. However, you will need to enter the base DN fields for user search and group search on the right side. This should be the highest level in the directory for which you will search. Any users or security groups you wish to find must be nested beneath this base DN in your directory. Note that there is no checkbox here for creating an SPN on the domain. You have two options: create the SPN manually, or add the Active Directory LDAP connection on the servers first and select the Create SPN checkbox. Adding the domain in Enterprise Manager does not push domain settings to the servers. It only adds the domain to Enterprise Manager so it may look up user accounts and bring them into the software. While Enterprise Manager will push user accounts added in EN to the servers, in order for a domain user to authenticate via manual login or single sign-on, you will still need to configure the Active Directory LDAP connections on the systems themselves so that they can communicate directly with the directory service. If you are unsure about any of the settings on the Add Domain page, be sure to check with the domain administrator for your site, as they should be able to provide you with the details needed. Once connected to your directory service, you also have the option to create group associations below. By creating an association, the users within an Active Directory or LDAP group will become members of the Enterprise Manager group of servers. The domain group selection shows a list of groups found on your connected domain directory. Selecting Enterprise Access grants them permission to log into Enterprise Manager. Selecting IsAdmin will permit them to make administrative changes, allowing them to use Enterprise Manager to perform tasks such as scheduling server software updates. Being a member of that group of servers permits those users to be able to receive alerts for machines in that Enterprise Manager group. They will also have Enterprise Manager level access to that machine. So if the Enterprise Access checkbox is used when creating the association, they will be able to log into Enterprise Manager to see that machine and its status. Once associated, if you wish to remove the association, simply click it in the list to display the details and select the Remove icon.